Have you ever had a completely irrational thought and like immediately believed it? Like someone doesn't text you back and suddenly your brain goes, perfect, they hate me. Or who is she? Or your boss sends, can we talk tomorrow? And now apparently you're unemployed, homeless, living under a bridge, eating ramen noodles that are expired. And it's like, what? But here's the scary part. Most people think that's me. Those thoughts must be true. But what if I told you one of the biggest reasons people stay stuck is because they believe every thought the brain throws at them? And science actually even proves that you, me, we are not our thoughts. Let me say that again. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. And once you understand this, everything is going to change because suddenly you stop reacting to every fear, every trigger, every emotional spiral, and you start realizing, wait, maybe my mind is just replaying old programming. And today, I'm going to teach you one of the biggest life hacks that changed my life. How to become the observer instead of the crazy reactor. Well, maybe I'm just the crazy one, but instead of the reactor. Because your thoughts, babe, most of them are old stories, old fears, old nervous system patterns, old survival programming. And once you learn how to stop identifying with them, you stop suffering so much and you start taking your power back. So before some of you click off this thinking, okay, Leanne, so I'm just supposed to like not have any thoughts and ignore all my thoughts. That's not what I'm saying, because trust me, if you've got anxiety, overthinking, relationship triggers, money stress, or you feel like your brain acts like a toxic ex that won't stop texting, this video is for you and I'm with you, okay? Because that's not us anymore and we're growing. Because I'm not telling you to suppress your thoughts. I'm going to teach you how to stop marrying them or marinating in them, right? It's going to be a difference. But here's something wild. Science actually shows us your brain is designed for survival, not happiness, not abundance, not even peace, survival. Your nervous system, its main job is to scan for danger, which means your brain is constantly trying to predict problems and avoid pain. And just repeat what feels familiar. I've said before, even if familiar sucks. Read that again. Even if familiar sucks. So this is why people will repeat the same relationship pattern, same money struggles, same emotional shit, because your nervous system says, I know this pain. This pain feels safe, which honestly feels rude. It's like, hello, excuse me. We're choosing suffering now? Trust me, I get it. But in all seriousness, here's the game changer and what changed everything for me. And I wish someone taught me this 20 years ago. When I realized a thought is just a thought. That's it. No truth, no prophecy, no identity, just mental weather. Think about it like clouds. You don't chase clouds. No, you don't panic over clouds. You don't scream over clouds. Oh my God, this cloud defines me. No. You watch them pass. Thoughts are the same thing. Some are beautiful, some are weird, some are dramatic, some are a little toxic as hell. And honey, some may even deserve an Oscar. I don't know. But none of them are you. They're passing through your awareness. And you, my gorgeous, beautiful friend, are the awareness. So that right there changed my life. And this is gold. If I could just bottle it up and give it to you for every holiday, I would, okay? So here's the practice I want you to start doing. And I promise, this is extremely powerful. Next time your brain starts spiraling, pause. And instead of saying, I'm anxious, say, interesting. I'm noticing some anxious thoughts. See the difference? Instead of nobody loves me, say, interesting. My brain's replaying an old fear. Why? Because language matters. And the second you observe something, you stop becoming it. You separate from it. And neuroscience actually shows this. It's called cognitive diffusion. Yes, that's a very fancy word, but stay with me, because basically when you observe a thought, instead of identifying with it, it's emotional charge. And that emotional charge starts decreasing it, meaning you stop spiraling, you stop reacting, you stop unconsciously repeating the same old BS. That reality. So I had to learn this the hard way in relationships, and I'm still kind of like, nope, no, Leanne, because if someone ever pulled away or like thought they were pulling away, oh my God, my nervous system would go like abandonment, red alert, and just like immediately, no pause, no reflection, just emotional like chaos and run. And I was just done, blocked by, goodbye. Why? Because that pattern felt familiar. Love didn't feel safe. Chaos felt safe. It felt cozy in a weird, bad way. So I don't know if any of you can relate to this. And this can just go with relationships, money, business, anything. But what I realized was I wasn't reacting to the present moment. I was reacting to an old programming, old wounds, old stories. And once I learned to pause and say, interesting. I don't know why I have to say it like that, but it's fun. Everything changed. Not overnight, like not this dramatic, like hocus pocus thing, but like awareness interrupts this autopilot. See, I do this with my daughter Taylor too. Like, I don't know if any of you have kids, but man, little girls or teenage girls, they can cut and hurt you really bad. But instead of me immediately reacting, I pause and I think, interesting. What belief just got activated in me? Do I feel like I failed as a mom? Do I feel like guilty in a way? Or feel like I never gave her enough? Because most of the time, that's my story, my shiz, not hers. And honestly, half the things we spiral over aren't even what the other person meant. We just made it up in our entire Netflix documentary in our head. Produced, directed, emotionally funded by trauma. So here's what I want you to remember. You're not your thoughts. You're the observer of them. Thoughts are old stories, old nervous system patterns, old fears trying to protect you. Let them come. Let them go like clouds. No gripping, no reacting, no spirals. So interesting because awareness changes everything. And in the next video, I want to show you how to stop understanding this new version of actually becoming, because awareness opens the door, but embodiment, that changes reality. So that being said, if this resonated, I want you to comment observer and send this to someone who overthinks because they may not need a new life. They may just need a new relationship with their thoughts, right? That much peace and love, and really pay attention to these thoughts because this is a game changer. And don't take my words lightly when I say that if I could bottle this up like gold and gift it to everyone on a holiday or just every day, I would. Because I think back in my life and even now putting these practices to work, I think about, wow, so many different relationships and loving relationships, business relationships, throughout life that I just sabotaged all because of this old programming, because my nervous system was just trying to protect me. Remember, we don't get what we want, we get what we are. And what you ours is your nervous system, and your nervous system is just trying to protect you. So get that relationship with ours and your nervous system, and you got this. I'm rooting for you. All right, much peace and love.